What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. So today I've got my hands on another new budget smartphone priced around $200, has the Octacore P25 CPU, dual cameras, NFC, facial recognition and lots more. So this is the brand new NUU Mobile G3. The smartphone will be officially released this month in around 2 weeks or so. So this is an affordable octa-core smartphone and offers some pretty decent specs and some flagship features for the amazingly low price. But is it any good? Well, as usual, today we will find out how good this smartphone really is. So let's begin with a very quick unboxing. Inside the box you will find the user manual. We've got here a SIM eject tool. You've got a 3.5mm audio adapter to USB-C, which means the smartphone will not have an audio jack. A USB power brick, a micro USB charging cable, a clear silicone case, and last but not least, the brand new, latest, soon to be released NUU Mobile G3. So here it is people, the brand new G3 smartphone by NUU Mobile. Now I'm quite familiar with the brand NUU Mobile. I recently covered their X5 smartphone and that was quite an incredible device for under $200. So this is their new model, the G3, and I'm already quite excited to see a beautiful screen, great design, slim build quality, and it feels very premium in the hands. This actually looks like it's from the Samsung family. This could be mistaken as the sister of Samsung, and I don't mean that literally, but it's very inspired by the Samsung's Infinity display with the curved glass, and for only $200 I'm already pretty impressed with the design. Now I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So we have a 5.7-inch HD+ screen with 282 pixels per inch. You have an 18:9 aspect ratio with a resolution of 1440 by 720. There is also a scratch resistant glass on the top, which is always reassuring. So the display itself is IPS LCD. Now I was not expecting much from an HD+ screen, but I'm quite surprised to say that this is beautiful. Beautiful colours, nice and bright, very sharp looking screen with great viewing angles. Now the screen is the most important part of the smartphone and I'm glad they picked this screen as it's simply gorgeous. Now you have the HELIO P25 Octacore CPU, which I think is one of the best budget CPUs out there along with the Snapdragon 625. There is also 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. You have dual cameras on the back, 13 megapixel and 5 megapixels, and on the front you have a 13 megapixel selfie camera. Now this smartphone supports dual SIM, it's factory unlocked with Bluetooth 4.2, you have a 3000 mAh battery which supports quick charging. Furthermore, this supports NFC, which is unheard of at this price. Also, there is no IR blaster or waterproof certification. Now the body of the smartphone is made from glass front and back, and you have a metal frame going all the way around. There is no official Gorilla Glass protection, but you do have another form of scratch resistant glass, which is always going to be reassuring. The smartphone itself is only 9mm thin and weighs 173 grams, so feels very light and slim in the hands. And again, if I bring in the Samsung Galaxy S8, you can see that there's not much difference between them in terms of slimness. Now on the front you have your 13 megapixel shooter, and for navigation you have your 3 on-screen touch buttons, back, home and menu. Now the fingerprint sensor is located on the back. Easy to reach location, and it does unlock the smartphone pretty fast every single time. Now this ain't the fastest fingerprint sensor I've seen, but for the price of this handset it is very good. I can't fault it. It unlocks the phone accurate and fast every single time. Now at the bottom of the device you will find a microphone, USB-C charging port and a speaker. And on the other side you have a volume rocker and a power button. Now the power button has a textured feel to it. All the buttons are made from metal, they don't wobble around and they do feel quite premium. And on the top of the smartphone we have our dual SIM card tray, or a hybrid SIM card tray, which can take 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and 1 microSD card up to 128 gigabytes. On the other side we have nothing, and that brings us back to the bottom. Now unfortunately this smartphone does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so an adapter has been supplied, which is great. So let's see how this device handles Full HD streaming and gaming. So you can stream a maximum of 720p on YouTube.
Just patient friends. You gonna need a work going.
So that was the YouTube and audio test. Let's move on now to the gaming test. This smartphone has built-in NFC, which is very surprising at this price. So here is my NFC Bluetooth speaker, and we're going to test the NFC to make sure it works great. So turn the power on, Bluetooth speaker is on. So let's just place the phone on top. Straight away it says, would you like to pair the device? I'm saying yes. So we have now paired successfully with the speaker automatically via NFC. And if I just play something to verify that it's working. So I can confirm NFC works great on the smartphone. It's very quick and easy to connect. And if you like the look of this speaker, do check out the links in the description. So now let's talk about the battery. This smartphone has USB-C fast charging, and it takes around 2 hours to fully charge the smartphone. You can achieve around 1.5 days of battery life with normal usage, with just over 6 hours of on-screen time, which is pretty standard for 3000 milliamp capacities. Now coming to the camera, you have a dual camera setup on the back, 13 megapixels and 5 megapixels. Now the main camera does not support image stabilization, but you can shoot a maximum of 4K video, and here are some samples for you guys to check out. So this is 4K video with no image stabilization, and this is what the quality looks like. Now it's time to check out the results for all the various tests, including Wi-Fi and benchmarks. So here is my top performing smartphone chart for 2018, showing you all the latest smartphones and seeing how they compare with each other. So as you can see, the new mobile G3 has taken position 27 on this chart. Now if we compare this smartphone to its own price bracket, then here is the top performing smartphone chart for under $200, and again all devices have been ranked by Antutu scores, and on this chart the G3 has taken position 6. You can view all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the new mobile G3. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here are my thoughts on this smartphone. Feel free to pause and read at your leisure. Now this is an impressive $200 smartphone. I'm actually very impressed with the build quality, beautiful screen, snappy HELIO P25 performance, plenty of storage and a surprisingly good camera for daytime shots. Video quality is actually not bad but shaky as no image stabilization included. Bottom line, this smartphone offers plenty of bang for your buck. You're getting a smartphone which looks and feels like a flagship. It's beautifully designed. I love the screen and performance the smartphone offers. You have fingerprint unlock, face unlock, NFC, fast charging, decent battery life, and the only real negative point of this smartphone is low light camera shots are not great. Other than that, this is an excellent looking budget smartphone for only $200. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. I will also include a coupon code in the description which will give you guys a free surprise with your order. I have no idea what the surprise is, so if you do order this, let me know what you guys get. Furthermore, this will be officially released by mid-March, hopefully sooner, so do check this one out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.